last time on Inhuman. Oh, it's been so long. Raine was working on a landing pad, like a little launch little landing pad for when the wings are being made. Like they're still in the process and everything, but they wanted to make a little area first. Um, they had help with Atlas, but however, something felt off about Raine. Like they were coughing a lot, their side was hurting a lot. It was very much like a semi pretty painful type of vibe. But they got it done, and Rain went to go kind of just check a couple things, but then decided to look at a reflection of some sort just to see what's going on. And they looked, and they're the weather that when Rain get hit by the weather and everything, it grew on their side. Um, to the point where they felt very very weak and everything. Um, they messaged Zeno about it and everything, and so they rushed back over to the research facility and to an infirmary, and Rain was there, just sat there to go rest, which turned into more of a coma. Actually, oh boy. So that's what's been happening for today. It's gonna be odd. Be a bit of an odd venture for us today. But nonetheless, that's kind of where we're at. There are no trigger warnings that I know of. Just a vibe today, kind of, but very much like chat and interaction type of day. But you guys will see. You guys will see. Don't worry. With that, I think we're all set. And yeah. Yeah, ultra muted. Our goals today is follow is more raft. Then also a little side goal thing. I don't know what they're gonna put. We already had our Inhuman art gem. I don't know. I'll think of something. I'll think of something. But with that, I believe we are all set. Mind you, reminder that there will be a cutscene at the very beginning. So we go flag for a second, but then you'll look your hero stuff. So with that, I will see you all in a bit. Bye-bye. As I lie down and drifted to sleep, wanting the pain to go away. But I felt worse. The skulk had become overwhelmed by the weather. So much so that I caused my body to go into shock, leaving me physically stuck for over a week. I couldn't move, but I heard everything. The checkups, the use of the waystone and the door, the conversations. She just cries. Oh, sunshine. How much I wanted to hold you and comfort you that day you broke down to Zeno. I'm not upset at you. I worry you so much. Hmm? Your discard?
I promise. For you, my raindrop. I'll be back as soon as I can. But I can't help you when I'm falling apart myself.
The following seemingly weeks, it was a bit of a blur. first I heard Bo one day.
Raine, what did you do?
Then I heard Core.
I would check in on the infirmary after I saw that creature, but I don't think it would last very long after what I saw.
It sounded like Core, but the wording or phrasing that he said was odd, out of place. It sounded like Core, but it didn't sound like Core. Then it was quiet again. Then, I think a few hours later, I heard Kaylin and Zena.
Still stable, nothing's changed. Doesn't look like he's been here.
So he just used his friend who's on her fucking deathbed as an excuse to get away from the conversation, is what I'm hearing.
Saying that Core's supposed to visit, but didn't quite visit. Then quiet and quiet again. The moments later, it was weird. I guess I could smell salt or something was being put down, and all I heard, what was this for? My protection. I don't know what's going on. I know I'm close to figuring out how to get back, but I know I'm close. Just need a little bit more time. Then who knows how long it's been. I haven't quite figured it out, but I know I'm close. Shit. I know I'm close. And, well, okay. At least, still, it's the dear God, please. Well, there seems to be less folks, so I need to make note of that. But okay, how? Okay, that's here. It's okay. Okay, anyways. There's... Okay, this is what I... got. Hello? You guys can... hear me? Oh. Huh. I didn't think you guys can hear me. Please, can someone tell me how long it's been? Because I do not know how time works anymore, apparently. I've had so many. It's big thoughts. But like I heard other things, but where- sorry, it's been so at this point it's been so long where I don't even know. Oh, okay. Okay. So this is what I've got. Not much. I just know that this has been happening for a while. There's been let's go for more weather. This is what I'm getting from. Oh, let me show you guys. I guess my little areas. Oh, I don't know if you guys can see them, but heard loud and clear. Maybe a month. A month. A month. Oh, more. A month. Gee. Okay. Okay. Now I know. I missed so much in a month. I'm losing a lot of time. Anyways. Okay. Where? Okay. Great heavens, please. Please. More. Okay, that's a lot of time. Is everyone okay? Is everyone okay? I know I heard something about like a scope dive, and I know there's like a scope dive, something like of sorts happening. I just know people like went. I don't know if it was like people were going down and collecting data. That's then of course sea chickens, checking up on me. In core. Oh, I don't know what happened before. Define okay. Define okay? I don't know. Define okay. No one dead. No one else is gone that I know of. That'd be great. Yeah, just that's all I heard. Something it's about core, and then core song off, and I don't know what's happening. Oh, I was showing you guys my islands. That's what's happening. Where to start? Okay. Okay. Let's actually start off with this one. This one. Let's go with this one real quick. Okay. It's been pretty chill. I usually spend the rest of my time here. Granted, makes sense. I've been thinking no one is dead. She's off to deal with mental stress. Everyone else. What do you mean? What do you mean? What is that supposed to mean? I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Hello. Fine. Answer. Seems to be blowing up okay. Hi. Hmm. Oh, okay. Hmm. What? Oh. Just thinking. Oh, hello. Hmm. Hmm. Let me just take this thing off on the bottom in the corner of my screen. There we go. Teaching is off. Trying to deal with lots of stuff. Oh, I hope he's okay. I hope he's doing okay. I hope he's feeling better soon. Hmm. Oh, okay, materials. Do you want the worst or the best? That the fact you say most of it concerns me individually. I honestly, can I get the best first? Preferably, I need something. Um, um, I think the best first, preferably. But I was thinking of materials. I have so much time in my hands, I guess, right now. I was thinking about materials for the wings, and I think I have a solid. I think I have like a solid base now. It's gonna be for sure the kind of like netherite for. Actually, I've been thinking as well. Well, first for like the main skeleton of it, thinking of it as like a very thin method. Now I know it's like people say it's like overly heavy, but when it's like pretty thin, it's not as heavy. It's pretty ends up being the exact opposite, ironically. Everyone who went to Excel type, everyone who went into deep dive down to the scope were much more careful than the music. Oh, okay, well that's good. That's good. I believe Bo mentioned something like that. I like about like the thing happening, but I don't really think it was there before it. But I did hear mention of it from everyone else in the room at the time. I think it was on the kid. Okay, so is anything different? Cause I don't even know. Hello. Excuse me. Let's get back over here. There you go. Let's see. Where to next? Actually, it's up here. I know it's up here. Where'd it go? Oh. Okay. I'm glad everyone's safe though. Oh. Okay, there you go. Which is a really cool island as well. Hey. I would. Oh! This is Zeno and Kor's Island. What is this place? I guess it's my own mind, just what I've gathered for like the past like months. Yeah, just my own little thoughts, and like kind of just little places, little branches of what matters to me. So this one is the one that we were just on was a is ironically my care for forging things. This one that I'm currently on is Corazinos, and then the one that's just off over there with a bunch of torch flowers is Cedric's. The one up there is Luna's, and there's like one more island back there. One more island back there. That is for my love it at. You know, girl boy. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. There's still blood over here. It's fine. Yeah, this is it's growing on me very slowly. It was interesting shape. It was a very interesting shape, that is for sure. It's a very interesting shape in my eyes. It's pretty nonetheless. Yeah. Zeno and Cora struggling. Eh. Mother please. Mother please. Okay. Zeno and Cora. What do you mean Zeno and Cora are struggling? What do you mean by that? There's also one more island. Remember, that's over there. But I don't feel like going over there right now. But yeah, this is CJ's. I was Quarantino's. That's where I rolled up at, actually, when I guess, gone. Other than now, I was a coma. Um, but yeah, I had a lot of thoughts. I've been this, and of course, like I just been like running through everything. It's like I just kind of grasp of what's happening. Ooh. What? A ball? I got please. I got please. Where it is up there. Oh, please. Hurry up. I love the please. Like a face. Let's have this one as well. So, let's see. Let's see. Let's just say I don't think they're a good mental space. Fox definitely has seen much better days. Core has been in and out more than usual, giving into thoughts he shouldn't. Okay. Let's check the show. Hey. Where's my sword? Okay, this is my combat little area. Actually, where is... I remember like it was yesterday. There it is. Or close to it. Wait. Getting into thoughts he shouldn't. Huh. Does it have anything? I don't think you guys want to know. Do you think it'll have anything to do with the weird phrase? Like it was an odd phrasing or tone. The tone. I heard like a few days ago. Things seem tense between those two. Seems to be complicated, but a complicated matter. It has not yet folded out. Has not yet folded out fully. Huh. Okay. Okay, no, like a couple of days ago, or seemed like a couple of days ago, there was something put around, put around me. I think I smelled salt. I don't know what's up with that. I smelled like salt. It was a very strong scent. That's a good sign. Oh, wait, that's a good sign. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. Actually, Wait, actually, If actually, wait, if I call correctly, if I think, aside from the weather helping up the stuff, the heat of like whatever Dino gave me kind of helped too. Does heat? I wonder, does heat help? How does it help? It isn't working, but I don't know how to help him. Oh. Maybe, Oh, good heavens, please don't. I don't want to put out iron. Thank you. Okay, but backtracking. The scene said something hasn't. Something hasn't folded out fully. I know I've been and I can only hear stuff. But just came to the wrong one. Hold on. Okay, please. Thank you. I heard core, but then website of core supposed to be there. Huh. I mean, I understand like core, like I understand of what's going on. Anyways, I understand that. I can understand or not wanting to see, because I know I know he would feel terrible seeing me, on a bed, just there, not moving. Of course, seems like he feels guilty. Not sure why. That's the thing. That's the thing that is a bit confusing to me. Because when I heard Karen and Zeno, it sounds like something that was awesome. It sounded not like gore to me. It didn't sound like gore. And that's what's I'm trying to figure out. Oh, I switched up the plays. That's what happened. Whoops. I know Corfo's going to, but it doesn't make sense. The way they're portraying Cor. Unless I'm missing. I feel like I am missing something, but at the same time, something just doesn't click. Something just doesn't click at the moment. Let's. Oh. people when people when do would do would do drastic things when they're scared of what? Scared of that part. Huh. One thing I know for sure is horror. It's like, oh, horror reminds me so much. Oh, oh, that's fine. You're doing great. Oh, I think they could have been great friends. I think they could have been great friends. But I do find it funny how I switched to plays, but right, you're not over to the moon. Said. Um. Wrong spot. Oh, I'll take you to the main. I wonder. We don't. Yep. Okay. So. Okay. Anyways. I wonder what. I wonder what to say right now. Oh, just. I don't even know what she would say. Or just endless worry. I tend to do that to a lot of people, which I've been realizing over time, is a lot of people. I tend to worry a lot of people. Alone. Oh, okay, my brain had a moment. It's been an interesting, I guess, months. Just first of all, trying to navigate through this place. It was odd, but then I kind of built it, and then some weeks ago, the like weather started happening down over like at the not this area but the other area. It was hard to me. But then it got increasing, covering where the sculk used to be. That was an interesting time for me to get placed and I get used to that. Where it comes with being Emma. God. Oh. Oh. I think worry just comes from anywhere, like someone you generally care about, though. That's yeah. Oh. Huh. Can I also can I teleport without being where is there's oh theory wrong. Where did it go? Is it this one? Is it this way? It is this way. I know my way around, I promise. I promise I know it. I promise I know my way around. Most of it smells like so tired place. Yeah. Please, let me oh, please. Please. There we go. Smells like salt in the fireplace. It does. Who put salt around? Who put the salt? Who found salt? Where can go through salt? Oh. There's another spot where to go. There's another place, but I haven't gone to it. Not haven't even touched it since I've gotten here. What does the salt do? I don't know. I think it has something to do with forest species that just can't go through salt. And even if when core breaks the salts, it hurts core in process. But core can't pass through the salt. Yeah. Okay, let's place. Why would there be salt in the infirmary? I put there. I would have salt in the infirmary. Anyone, this place is crumbling with a wither. It's still protected by salt. What? Huh? What do you mean? What do you mean? What is that supposed to mean? I don't know. Maybe go right up this theory. We're going to a spot. I believe I remember where it is. Just get down there. So it's down there. It's just. What do you mean? What do you mean by sleep observation? Fine. This wasn't as many questions. Oh well. Why is there so many questions here? Okay, I know you're not big on speech, but still, it doesn't help. But you did overlook your passing. I'm not doing this dance with you. I'm not doing dance with you. But why is there so many questions? Why are some of them different colors? Why are some different colors? So, I believe seeing though. I believe seeing a red what I wrote. Okay, this wasn't this many questions last time. Can you please inform me, like, why there's this many questions? Of course. For context, since I've been here, there's been just I really start writing some questions just to have them just since they've just been just going and everything. A lot of put it down. I'm gonna put it down here. This wolf has been showing up. Has showed up as well. Has just been here. Oh, storm. Where are you going? It's just been going to certain spots. Oh. Some of them are simple. Some of them I just avoid. This one is core. Okay, actually, it's core. Okay. Please, Minecraft, please. Minecraft, please. Please. I should have this one. Now you're sad. Why do you keep sad? Do you think it has to repeat itself? I don't want history to repeat itself. These are very targeted questions today. The other moths out there, I don't even know if there's any other ones out there. Do you think he would have recognized Cora's tone if he was okay? Um, yeah, yeah, I would think I would know. I would know. Like for course tone, it was it was different. It was not in the sense of what's the term for it? What's like the good term? It the tone, although it sounded like horror, but the tone felt in the sense of my my brain wants to say like a seemingly overly not overly confident, but it was very off. Like, why didn't you? Wait, that's why didn't you when you asked? I don't know. I I don't know. I heard the tempo of someone walking into the room, and that's all I knew. But I did hear a soft cry. That was core. That was core. That was core. Okay, jeez, please, Wolfstorm, I swear. Pick back up. Oh, please, let me be free. Let me be free. Let me out of your grasp, kind soul. Let me free. You're in a wall. There it is. Okay. What is the position to stand for core? That's what I've been trying to figure out. It's every time Core tries to explain himself, Zeno cuts Core off, and it's I even when we tried to explain ourselves about what happened back for Project Caution, it got us off, and it was I don't know why. That's the thing. I'm not sure why, and then now something else is happening to where Xeno and Core has tension. Decision. Some of these are the same, some of these aren't them. Oh, please. What's going on? Where I I actually need to ask Bo that. I don't even know how he found out where I was. I'll need to ask him that because I still don't know that answer. There's no plausible way to how he figured out unless I really can't think of anyone who he could have. No, I could think Atlas might have told Bo. But no, that was no. I was gonna find out until later. It's like after. I actually don't know how. Huh. Something different. Still, yeah, that was just very pointed. That was very pointed. Did I have misunderstood or I don't know. I wonder what these girl people have been up to. They all feel much more distant than they used to. From here, but since the way they showed up. Yeah, I really haven't heard much of either of Bo and Doyle aside from Bo coming in to the infirmary and told me what Doyle and Bo did apparently. Like kind of, but yeah, they kind of told me what they did that day. Apparently, Doyle either petted an animal or like the animals were drawn to him. That is mind-boggling to me. Crazy concept. That's a wild concept. What's this right here? The bell. I haven't heard the bell since a while. I haven't heard the bell in a while. Like, certain things are colored. Why are they colored? Close enough. Franca, please. Franca, please. Dude. Stop it. Okay. What's this one? There's no understood here. That part, I don't know. Oh, well, now I figured out that was quartz. I don't know how I didn't figure that out. Why are certain ones a different colors than the other ones? They're very pointed questions. So very pointed. Determines why I cannot do this. I'm Jaden the color because I can see it. I cannot see it. So I can see it from here. Yeah. Please. Please. Never being you again. Never being you. wondered what he's just been up to since he went to take care of himself. If he couldn't take care of you. You don't have to. You don't have to take care of me. I am doing better. I've been doing better. How could she love someone when he's left with him this worry? It's a very pointed question. Why is this up here? Because you care so much. And that makes it harder to lose what you care about. They're very pointed questions. What? I don't mean to make him worry, just I just wanted to see, or just to figure out how weather does with a skull, especially on a person. I think I made the right decision. I think I did. Not confident. I was going to remind you of your father. Good, bad. Are you mad? Oh, are you mad at Cor for what he did to you? How badly it hurts. I'm not mad. I'm not mad about it. I volunteered for it. I'm not mad at Cor. I generally knew the consequences. Like, I know they don't mix, but I still took the chance. Regardless. So I'm not mad at Cor. Okay, keep getting in my way. Thanks, what does Cor remind you of, you know? Oh. They're both pretty similar. Oddly enough, or and Luna are pretty similar. To be honest, just thinking about the day that school doesn't everything. Like seeing yell at Cor. It I very much older siblings still like picked me that day. I couldn't stand it. I just couldn't stand Cor like getting yelled at even though I felt horrible about it. So, something I always did for Luna when we were younger. So, in that sense, I think that's why it reminds me so much of Luna. Huh. As for this question, why? I still quite haven't figured that out. Not, well, Asher did. I guess for me, it's both the good and the bad. I say both good and the bad. Good being that the care. It's like it's the odd care, the fatherly care. If I didn't know this man was even a father until beforehand, even but naturally it just but naturally, I guess it felt like that. But then also it cares with the bad. Um, of course, it's Odin and just, average shenanigans. But most of the yelling, kind of threw me off guard completely. But I know that he cares. But it could be dealt in a different way. But I understand. But I do understand, but at the same time, it doesn't. It sent me back way back then. And so we're going through these questions. It's a problem. Who or what are you protecting? I huh. Fine, sir. What are you doing behind me? Over heavens. I'm protecting all and who that I can, but I can't quite protect anyone if I'm just reckless, I guess. Oh, you're moving. Goodbye. It's a kiss. Oh, this one. Because you care so much. I don't quite know why or how I can care so much. I don't really think about what I could lose. I think that's really the furthest from my mind of what I could lose. But I know there's always something to be lost. But I can also gain many things as well. Guess it's hard to lose, but you gain a lot as well. After everything you've lost. You've already lost. Yeah. Yeah. Despite everything I've already lost, I'm still trying to wrap my head around it as well in the process. But I've also gained. I've also gained a lot from losing things, I think. Like my own name. Yeah. With my own name, that's an odd one. Having the name Wolfstorm wasn't technically my given name, my given last name. But something that I made myself, oddly enough. Kind of like after thing happened. Kind of just made a new name for myself. Didn't expect people to worry so much. Sikia's plan. Was it truly your fault? She is gone. And still blame myself for that one. Oh. Let me do the thing. Let me do the thing. Huh. I didn't expect these questions to get harder as I kept reading them. I still blame myself for that. I don't know if I can forgive myself, so but I do know that I should have moved on from now. It's been months. Well, not really months, but it's still relatively fresh. Well, guys, I just speed over through. Please. Why did Zeno sound so angry? Wait, why did Zeno sound so angry? Because so much, yeah, I don't know. I don't know why. I don't. you spinning? You're kind of spinning, okay, sir. Can I back up, please? Thank you. Something I've also kind of noticed how how angry I was for a long time. I was angry at my own mother. I lost respect for my own father. Then I became angry at I became angry at those who were close to me. Lost them, and now I have this whole time to think. I have nothing to really be angry about. It's been so long since all that stuff happened. Just looking at these questions too. I didn't realize how much I hold things so close. I could forgive, but I can't forget, and that's what's been holding me back. I think that's what's been holding me back for some time. Funny how resentment crumbles to dust, viewing the world at a distance. Yeah. Yeah. It really has been too long. Still hold that resentment against them, but, shoot, I wouldn't even know what to even say if one day they were to just show up out of nowhere. I don't quite know yet. Don't quite know yet of how to get out yet. I don't know, but this made me reflect. It has made me reflect on a lot of things. It'll take time, of course. It'll take time. But, I can't necessarily hold them to what happened long ago, can I? I mean, I can, but I won't really do anything. One question I've been avoiding for so long. one question. Yeah.
Let go and beaten. Yeah. It'll take time, but I think I'm finally ready.
Thank you. Which way? Please. Okay, please. Be nice to me for once. Think. Oh, yeah, a ball. A ball. Hold on. Oh, we can hear. Okay, cool. I was like, well, thank you. Spin. Spin. Let me up. Please. Let me smite some arrow. I'm going to write it against you. Please. Thank you. Should be under here. No, but there's not even under here. Those are here. Okay. This is where it all started. I don't need. Eh. Ooh. Hold on. I know she's up there. Eh. She's up there. Where? Please. Game, please. Let me climb a tree. Thank you. Please, game. Game, please. First of all, turn around. Leave underneath. Should be two little guys. Ellie and Sprite. And Sprite. Please, let me go. Thank you. Friend was my mom's. Name Leor was my dad's. And how it all started was pretty much no very vivid to me, of course. One night we were, at least they were discussing about leaving, behind, and just taking me somewhere. I don't know where, but we wanted to leave Luna behind. Had an argument and everything. Then my mom slapped me. And seeing the pain look in my dad's eyes, it was hard. But I wasn't gonna leave one of them anyways. I wasn't gonna leave her by herself. So they left in the morning, leaving us alone, and kind of we've been on our own ever since. I knew my dad didn't want to leave us. I still don't know why he had to go with her, but it happened. And I held that with me for so long. I understand it was for the better opportunity and everything, but it still didn't matter to me. And I respected my dad so much that I couldn't keep, and I felt that I couldn't keep his name with me. So then I made up a new name for myself, which is Wolfstorm. The creation and name itself was a fun one. But that's a different story entirely of how one part of the name came to be. I know it's time I can rebuild this little area. Despite it hurting a lot. What? Callie and Sprite. The fact that Callie and Sprite are still down there surprises me. They were two. The first two little fireflies that we saw, and I just love them so much. I still can't believe I remember them for so long. But it surely did brighten up a couple things for me. There you go. Oh, well. Question is though, it'll take time for me to just rebuild this, but I'm pretty sure I'll have all the time in the world. I don't know. So I'm quite figured out how to give back, but I wanna let's see. What I want to note about the whatever Zeno gave me. It seems to be actually helping. It was something to do with heat. Just don't know what kind. Maybe that's something that can help more. Maybe. I'm not quite sure, but but I'm pretty sure I'll have more theories soon. Anyways, but something tells me that I'm going in the right direction. Something tells me it's going in the right direction somewhere. And the sooner I can actually figure something out. More writing, maybe trying more writing. That seemed to work the first time. Maybe writing could help. Maybe. But sooner I can get back more, I can figure out what's been going on since I've been gone. And hoping that history is not repeating itself for me.